Welcome to Weekly New Horizons. My name is Clara, and I invite you to join me on my quest to travel around the world. This week, I traveled to Cardiff, the capital of Wales, one of the countries that formed the United Kingdom. I spoke to people on the streets, curious to see for myself if the Welsh really are as warm and friendly as they say. Then I met a refugee from Sierra Leone who told me how he made Cardiff his new home. I even had a little adventure myself when I was surprised by a blizzard disrupting my travel plans. So stay tuned to catch a rare glimpse at snowy Cardiff. Wales lies in the southwest of the island of Great Britain and has a big red dragon on its flag. Of course they speak English, but did you know they also speak their very own language? Wales is called Cumbrian Welsh, and the most important word is cwtch, which has been described to me as a mix of a hug and a cuddle, but much better. I don't know about you, but when I travel somewhere, I like to ask the locals where to go. But when I talk to people about their favorite places in Cardiff, barely any of them were actually Cardiffians.
I'm from Wales.
I moved here.
Cardiff is pretty much like one of the best places I've been to in the UK.
What was it about Cardiff that made you want to move here?
There's just really friendly people here, to be honest.
So why did you move to Cardiff?
My boyfriend's work.
I moved away, many of them came back because missed home, missed the culture, missed the language.
My grandfather's from here and I wanted to see where my family came from.
So what is your favorite place in Cardiff?
Definitely Cardiff Bay.
I went to the castle this afternoon and I was just awestruck.
Down by the bay, very pretty around there. But yeah, it's all been very nice. Yes. Yeah, not what we expected.
What did you expect?
It's a lot smaller. Yeah, it's a lot bigger than we anticipated, isn't it? Yeah.
Great, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Good luck.
There you have it. It doesn't matter if you're a native or just visiting. Cardiff is a wonderful city. But all these people were there by choice, so I started to wonder, what kind of impression has Wales on someone who ended in the country by circumstance? I got in touch with Alex Tommy, a refugee from Sierra Leone, who came to Cardiff 5 years ago. Since so many people suggested to go to Cardiff Bay, I met him there to talk about how he adjusted to his new life. I was curious as to whether he still gets homesick sometimes and what he does to make himself feel better.
Yeah, sometimes I get homesick, but through the band I form, that makes me sometimes feel okay. Because when I have gig, I go out in a pub, in a new pub, I have to play, you are going with too much of energy, knowing that you are going to meet different people, making new friends. So that one alone makes me happy anyway.
So you have a band. Did you bring that band over or did you start it here?
No, well, I started the band all over here. So when I came, I spent, I think, 1 year. Then I went out for open mic at Barry, Market Street. So it's where I was gigging, doing my gigging. Then later on, I started to meet some musicians. It's how I get in contact with some musicians. Then I start to form my band, piece by piece.
What do you sing about? What's your music about?
Yeah, my music is about peace, love, and harmony.
So reggae music is very danceable, so when it comes on, everyone seems to be friendly and peaceful. Why do you think it resonates with people so much?
We quote from the Bible so people can listen like religious, That's why people, as soon as they listen to reggae music, they know, oh, this one is, it's reality. These guys are singing about reality. They are singing about peace. They are singing about love. They are trying to sensitize our people, to the good, in the society. Yeah.
So would you say Cardiff is now your second home?
Yeah, Cardiff is my second home because it's the best place to be anyway in the UK. Because, people, they are nice, speak to you nice, So Cardiff is my second home anyway.
What's your favorite place to play with your band? Do you have a favorite bar or a pub to play?
Well, one of my favorite places is Revolution de Cuba in Cardiff. And the second one is the Packet, Cardiff Bay.
Cardiff Bay.
Cardiff Bay, the wonderful place anyway. I just fall in love with the place. you know, the structure of the place, the beauty of the place, you know, and the friendly people you meet, you know. Some they say hi, you say hi, you know, that's good, you know.
Do you have anything else you want to tell us?
Yes, I want to promote my band. I formed this band 2 years back, but it's a lot of headache. I know all of the musicians, they know. The people who own band, they know what is to set up a band. My band is Eden Root Reggae Band. We play some popular reggae, we play some African songs, you know, we blend everything. So all the culture is inside my band. Anyway, if you want to find us on Facebook, it's Eden Root Reggae Band. So if you need us for gigs or any kind of party, you are welcome.
Looks like Alex didn't just make Cardiff his new home, but actually added to it. I can only recommend going to an Eden Roots gig. They are awesome. After my night out dancing at Revolución de Cuba, I felt like going on an adventure. So I planned to hike the Wales Coast Path from Cardiff to Sully. It's a trail that goes along the entire Welsh coast and is supposed to be absolutely stunning. But when I opened the door, all ready to go, I found Cardiff in snow. Overnight, a surprise blizzard, the beast from the east, had visited the country. Since it didn't really feel safe to walk near the edge of cliffs with snow and wind trying to throw me off, I quickly changed my plans and explored the snowy city instead.
It's cold. Good thing I wore my warm winter jacket. This is Cardiff Central Station, where you will also be arriving if you come to Cardiff. I found a secret garden in Cardiff. Well, it's more like a park. But what surprised me even more? Cherry blossoms in winter? Cardiff is really a magical place. I guess that's why the animal of Wales is the dragon. Surely feels like a fairy tale, doesn't it? The Welsh really love their dragons, and you can find them everywhere in Cardiff. Just have a look for them. And what better way to end an exciting day exploring the city than with a good but cheap meal? I found the Prince of Wales, which looks a bit fancy, but it's actually just one of many Wetherspoons you can find around the country.
That was an amazing day. Oh, and for those who haven't heard of it before, Wetherspoons is a chain of restaurants in the UK offering affordable food and drink, and some of them are in really cool buildings. The Prince of Wales used to be a theatre and is definitely worth a visit. Of course, there are many more exciting places to see in Cardiff and Wales, and you'll be glad to hear that there is a website to help you decide where to go. At visitwales.com, you can find out all about the best spots to visit and events going on to help you plan your perfect vacation. This is it for today's episode. Join me again next week when I'm finally leaving Europe and start exploring North America.